What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jason here, coming at you one more again, giving you my thoughts on post-race Anaheim 2. For starters, what y'all think about the whoops? I told y'all the strong people will rise to the top on that track that are good at whoops. But I didn't expect the whoops to be that far spaced apart. That was sketchy, very sketchy. There was a couple of times I thought riders was going to eat it, But moving on, past the track, the highlight I saw was Christian Graig and Cooper Webb battling. I'm like, where did Christian Graig come from? I never expect him to be battling. But at the same time, I don't think he really had anything for Cooper. They raced respectfully, and during the race, either time they could have put one another down on the ground, but they didn't. But I don't think Christian Graig, I don't think there's anybody on Cooper's lead physically and mentally. And I don't think there's anybody that has their bike more dialed than Cooper Webb. Cooper Webb's got his bike dialed, but for some reason, physically, he's just on another level. But another thing I want to give a shout out was Zach Osborne. He did good. Like I told y'all, it seems like at that 15 lap mark, you'll see riders fade. Like they're up front, they're battling, but around the 15 lap mark, it's just, and they're out there riding, just surviving, just wanting to finish the race, surviving. But Cooper just seems like, 15 lap is like, if it's a 30 lap race, he could do 30 laps. That's just my 2 cents. But anyway, moving on, 450 class. Ken Roxon threw the whoops. Man, he looks sketchy. I mean, even on that 450, looks sketchy. A lot of rides are sketchy. Like at the end of the whoops, it seemed like the last 2 or 3 of the whoops, the back ends were coming sideways. I'm like, oh, man. But Chad Reed, man, y'all got to give it up. I called that. I told y'all Chad Reed would be up front. Yeah. He's always blitzed to whoops. There ain't nobody that's got the whoops like Chad Reed and Bubba. Those two can blitz any whoops. I told y'all Eli that wouldn't be his strong point. He wasn't up there. Also, Trey Canard. I mean, it seemed like the same point he got hit in the back, he got landed on, in the same style track and the same kind of rhythm section. It happened again. I'm like, dag, man, can Trey buy a break? If y'all got a break out there, give it to Trey. He deserves a break. But I give it up to him. I mean, guy was riding. You could see the blood going through his gloves. He was out there riding, busted up hand. I got to give it to Trey. Most riders would have pulled off the track, but not Trey. Dungey, it just seemed like this weekend was another episode of 2015, I think if Reed would have got a start, he would have battled Dungey to the end and probably put Dungey down on the ground. But Reed's hard knocks, back in the days when you had Bubba, Ricky, I think McGrath was at the last part. You had Nick Way, Davey Millsap. These guys, I mean, they fought tooth and nail. So Reed's from the old school. He knows what it's like to bang bars. Another thing is I hate that Bubba didn't race. Kind of makes me think that head injury a little more serious than what he's putting on. Man, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I talked to some of my boys, and they said that he's just taking some precautions. They ran more tests besides the tests before the race. They've actually ran more tests after that just to make sure he's okay. But I did get word that he will be on the gate this weekend, Oakland. And also Blake Baggett will be on the gate this weekend, Oakland. So Suzuki will have a 2-rider team for the first time since they started 2013. They have a 2-rider full gate team this coming Oakland. Yoshimura Suzuki. Man, but this weekend I think it should be more exciting with Bubba coming back and also Blake Baggett coming back. I think it'll be a little more exciting race. I don't think it'll be a dungey show this weekend, you know. But anyway, guys, that's my 2 cents. Stay tuned. I will give y'all a video on the Oakland track and what my thoughts would be. But y'all stay tuned this weekend. I just got a feeling Oakland is people are gonna start showing out at Oakland. But y'all take it easy.